Yo, what's going on, guys? Mush back at it with another video, and we have some very interesting emulation news. Switch emulation has been one of the most popular things to do on PC. Let's be real here, a lot of you guys either don't have a Nintendo Switch, or you might have a Nintendo Switch, but the Switch has its limitations, and a lot of the times you can emulate games and play them much better than they would play natively on the Switch. Well, Denuvo security is now on the Nintendo Switch, including new tech to block PC Switch emulation. This is noted on Video Games Chronicle. The company is the first security partner to be added to the Nintendo developer portal, and security software company Denuvo has announced that its protection tech is now available to Switch developers. There's a lot to dissect here and a lot to digest, frankly. Denuvo, the official Twitter account, noted, "We're thrilled to announce that our top-tier protection technologies are officially accessible as authorized Switch middleware on the Nintendo developer portal." You can read more at their official link. Obviously, with a post like that, I don't know if, like, going to Twitter, a place where a lot of, gamers are, like, Denuvo putting out a statement like this, like, yo, what did they think the reaction was gonna be? I mean, maybe you should have at least limited replies and whatnot, because you look at the replies, it's a bunch of people just absolutely crapping on it, and obviously Denuvo's had its fair share of problems on PC. It's been linked to performance issues, and by all means, as even one Twitter user noted, the last thing the Nintendo Switch needs at this point is anything that could lead to potential performance issues. But it was noted the first of the tools Denuvo is offering to Switch developers is Nintendo Switch Emulator Protection, a revolutionary technology to protect games launching on Nintendo Switch from piracy. Even if a game is protected against piracy on its PC version, the version released on Nintendo Switch can be emulated from day one and played on PC, therefore bypassing the strong protections offered on the PC version. This can happen with any of the numerous games available on Nintendo Switch. By blocking unauthorized emulation on PC, studios are able to increase their revenue during the game launch window, which is most important period for monetization. The Nintendo Switch emulation protection will ensure that anyone wishing to play the game has to buy a legitimate copy. As with all other Denuvo solutions, the technology integrates seamlessly into the build tool chain with no impact on the gaming experience. It then allows for the insertion of checks into the code with blocks of gameplay on emulators. Nintendo and emulators, let's just say the history is quite storied, and Nintendo doesn't have a great relationship with emulators. Obviously, as far as, the Dolphin emulator dropping on Steam, that was kind of Valve just getting a jump on everything, and, like, Dolphin on Steam, while it was, like, a nice pipe dream, that was probably never actually gonna come to fruition given everything involved there, but, Nintendo Switch emulation is a very gray area. There's a lot of people that, obviously us as, like, just the gamers, we're gonna be like, yo, bro, Switch emulation is freaking awesome. Breath of the Wild on my PC? You kidding me? Breath of the Wild on the ROG Ally? Breath of the Wild on the Steam Deck? Like, obviously that stuff is incredible, but I think, people that are talking about it more objectively, obviously they can point out that, hey, like, these games are day one titles on the Nintendo Switch. Emulating them on PC really doesn't seem like something you should be able to do. Like, I know people that bought the new Zelda game, Tears of the Kingdom, and they also emulated the game. Like, if you're doing that, like, you're still supporting the development of the game, you're supporting the publishers, and I don't think that's too big of a deal. And the Nintendo Switch is pretty limiting hardware-wise, although the fact that Tears of the Kingdom works as well as it does on the Nintendo Switch is pretty remarkable. It's a cool thing to be able to do, and I look at a game like 13 Sentinels Aegis Rim, not available on PC, on the Switch. You want to play it on PC? The only way to do it is emulate it. Come on, Vanillaware, just drop it on PC. Do you not like money? But, Nintendo emulation has been one of the key factors of PC. Like, there are people that legitimately build PCs, to just emulate Nintendo games. Like, that is a real thing. Is that few and far between? Sure, but Nintendo emulation has been one of the staples of PC gaming for so long, and Dolphin's been around forever. And, let's be real. Yo, you could do Denuvo, and sure, that'll put some handcuffs on emulation. if you really think that's gonna, like, stop emulation at the end of the day, you're kidding yourself. Like, eventually that will be broken, and that's not gonna be that big of a deal. At least I would think, at least from seeing Denuvo in the past. And ultimately, publishers like a Square Enix removed Denuvo after their game, on their game after a while. Like, I believe they just did it with Octopath Traveler 2. They'll have it for a while, especially during that initial period where the game is at its hottest period, and, you know, they'll prevent piracy that way. But after the first initial period, then it's like, a lot of the times the game gets cracked anyway, and then the reason to keep it there isn't really that necessary. I would make the argument that if you just drop a quality PC version, if you drop quality games, people are gonna buy it regardless. I've always been of that mindset. Like, piracy is a route that the people pirating games, either, chances are, a lot of them don't have the disposable income to buy the game, so you're not really losing out on anything. Or if you want to count, like, Switch emulation piracy, they don't have a Nintendo Switch, they weren't going to buy the game anyway, and a lot of the times for some people, they'll pirate a game to try it out, and then they'll ultimately buy the game to own a copy of it. Like, I really think blaming piracy for lack of sales or anything like that is just, it's just not accurate. Games that are good are still gonna sell really, really well, and that's always gonna be the case. I think most people don't want to go the route of piracy. Like, even if Breath of the Wild, let's just take an example. Breath of the Wild is readily emulatable on PC. It's, you can set it up fairly easily. Let's be real here. If Breath of the Wild dropped tomorrow on Steam, $59.99, it would instantly be the top seller. It would legitimately sell millions of copies, and the people that are emulating the game would just turn around and buy it because it's on their platform of choice. Unfortunately, right now, that is a pipe dream, and who knows if that'll ever happen. I've been of the mindset that, hey, at some point, I really think it would be beneficial for Nintendo to pull a Sony and port their games years after the fact on Steam. I don't know if they're ever going to do that. Nintendo just seems like one of those publishers that they really want to keep everything in-house, but, you know, things can change. Would I have expected a Horizon Zero Dawn? Would I have expected, you know, Ratchet and Clank natively on PC a while ago? No, I wouldn't have, so things can change. And I would just make the argument, if there was really a problem with Switch emulation, if you natively released a lot of those games on PC that are the most emulated ones, they would sell incredibly well. Like, look at Red Dead Redemption. Like, Red Dead Redemption is a game people are emulating right now. Like, bro, you released that on PC, millions of copies sold. Even if it is a mid-PC port, like, it would still sell millions of copies, which is kind of unfortunate to think about. But I think that for Breath of the Wild, I think if you released any of the legacy Pokemon games, like, you don't even have to go day and date with them. Like, if you release Pokemon, I guess, what would it be? X and Y, or, like, I'm so bad with the Pokemon lineage these days, but you get the idea. I think it would sell incredibly well on PC. I don't think Denuvo is gonna do much, but I guess we will see the implementation of new technology that'll attempt to block Switch emulation, and it will be a developer-by-developer thing. We'll see how it ultimately turns out, but that'll do it for me. Let me know all of your thoughts in the comments section down below. I know, like, anti-piracy DRM is something that everybody that watches this channel is immediately gonna crap on, and probably rightfully so, especially when you look at the sales numbers of these games that are high quality and don't have anti-piracy DRM. Like, bro, it doesn't really make a lick of difference, at least from my vantage point, but I might be an idiot, so who knows. Again, let me know your thoughts down below. Thanks for watching, I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace out. Hey, what's going on, guys? Mush here again. Hope you enjoyed the video. As you guys might know, YouTube's notification system is sometimes a little bit wonky, even if you're subscribed to the channel. Maybe you're not abundantly aware that I uploaded a video. To remedy that situation, make sure you hit the bell notification button. This way, whenever I upload a new video, and I try to upload as consistently as possible, you will be notified directly of the upload, and you can watch it as soon as it goes live. I would really appreciate if you guys hit that button so you can stay up to date with all of the content I'm posting. But as always, guys, thanks for watching, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace out.